Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello guys, welcome to PHN Technology Private Limited. In today's session, we are going to learn about call by reference and call by value. Okay. Now, these are the concepts of your function itself. But before learning these examples, this concept, let's consider about some parameters of functions. And those function parameters are known as actual parameters and formal parameters. Now, the moment these are my parameters which I pass while calling the function. Okay. So now first consider actual parameters. Okay. Now here I have an example of my function. In int main I have called the function that is add, and here add void add int a int b, and then I have performed my addition and printed a statement that addition of the values are this. Okay. Now this is my normal code of your function, like how you can call a function, how you can declare it, right? A function where I have performed addition. Now in the void add function, I have passed some arguments over there, that is int a and int b, right? So those arguments are my what? Those arguments receive some values, and whatever value it will receive, by those values itself it can perform the operation of addition, right? But now from where these values are getting considered? From my add, from my int main, because we all know that while learning the function we have learned that the compiler starts the code from executing from int main, right? So now it will first see the function I have called, that is add. I have given there 10, 20. Now those are the values which I have specified over there, right? Now these values will be received by whom? These values will get received by this. This is my formal parameters. And wherever I have called the add function, that is my actual parameters. So now in conclusion, what is happening? Actual parameters are what? The parameters which passes the value to a certain parameter or to a certain argument. Okay, to a certain parameter which passes the value, those are known as my actual parameters. Whereas these are what? These are receiving the value which is passed by my actual parameter, and this is what? This is my formal parameter, right? So in conclusion, what these formal parameters are nothing but my local variable. What is happening here? There in add function I have given 10 and 20, and that 10 and 20 is received by this argument. In this argument, that is int a and int b, means now a value is what? 10 and b value is what? 20, because that's what I have specified in the above, right? So now this formal parameter has received the values and it will perform certain operation, right? But now what is happening here? The moment I am over by the scope, means what? The scope is ended. The moment the scope is ended, the variable will get destroyed, and again the add function will get called. And if at all I change the value over there, let's say now I have changed it to 20, 30. Now what is the value of a and b? 20 and 30. So what is happening in the formal parameters? Those are nothing but my local variables, right? The moment the scope is getting over, the variables are also getting destroyed. That's what my local variable is, right? So formal parameters can be compared as a local variable. So this was your actual parameters and formal parameters. These are the main two types of parameters which you used in functions. Okay. Now this was the concept of your parameters. Now let's proceed to call by value. Now then from the name itself you can say that call by value means what? Something is getting called by its value, right? But what is happening over here and what happens in this concept, let's see through my code. Okay. Now here let's say I have considered a function, let's say void test. here void test. I have passed a value over here, let's say int a. Okay, so now value of a, I will say a is equal to 10. Here print a statement, the value of a is in the function is %d. Print the value of a. Okay. Now here in firstly let's call the function over in the beginning. Okay, I have declared it now. Now what will I do? Here I will again call a, and here I will write the value of a as 20 now. Okay, and then printf the value of a before calling the function is %d. Here it will be a, right? Let's copy this, and now I will call the function test a. Okay, and here after calling the function. Now what basically I have done here is I have in int main, the program will start through int main, right? So there the value of n, what I have declared there the value of n is my 20. So the value of a before calling the function, here it will be function. Okay, here it will be function, and here also it will be function. Now what is happening? Before calling the function, the value of a will be 20 only. That's but obvious, right? But now I have declared, I have called a. Means I have called the function test, right? And I have passed the variable over there. Now it will move to test function. But in test function, what is the value that of a is equal to 10. So the value of a in the function is what? 10. Right? In the function, what is the value? It is 10. This was also but obvious. But now, after calling the function, what it will be? Will it be 20? Will it be 10? Let's see. That's what it is the concept of here. It is the concept of here call by value. And here we will see what will be my answer. Okay. So, let's run this code. The value of a before calling the function is 20. That's what we have learned. That's clear, right? The value of a in the function is 10. That also we have seen how it is happening. Now, the value of function of a after calling, it should be after, right? I have given there before. Let's change it, or else you will get confused over here. Here after. Okay. Now see properly here. In the third statement, the value of a after calling the function is 20. Why? Now, it is initially whatever int main, initially what was the value of a? 20. And that's what it is printing me. It isn't the value of a after calling the function also isn't getting changed. Right? So, what exactly is happening here in this my code? See, function, it is just getting copied over in my main function. It is just getting copied over in my main function, and hence whatever changes I am taking in my function, it isn't reflecting in my main function because it is only getting copied. Now it depends on your main function and individually your function, that is your test. Your test function and main function, what to do with that particular value which we have copied, what to do, what to assign the value over there. It individually depends on your code itself. Okay, it means this is the concept of your call by value. In call by value, you can only copy the particular block in that whatever you are calling it in the main function, but you cannot copy the value, the whole value to the main function, right? Because see here, both the addresses over there are different. Means what? Both these my blocks are storing differently in my memory management. So therefore, whatever values, let's say now, here I have a variable and that value in function, right? I have given a address of 1001 and again a, that is 20 value, that address is 2001. Okay. So these two blocks have different addresses. So whatever value I am changing here, will it reflect here? No, right? Because if you take a real life example, like I have my address, right? And let's consider I have my friend whose address is different. Okay. So now in my home, I'm constructing something. Let's say I'm constructing a garden over there. Now, if I'm constructing in my garden, where I'm constructing my garden? In my home. Then will it reflect the garden? Will the construction world reflect in my friend home also? No, that is but obvious, right? Why? Because the addresses are different over there. Whatever I am doing in my home, how will it get reflected in my friend's home? Right? So, same concept is applicable here also. Whatever I am doing in my test function isn't getting reflected to my main function. It is only getting copied from my main function to my, from my test function to my main function. That's the concept of your call by value, right? So this was all about your call by value. So in the next lecture, in the next session, we are going to learn about call by reference and we will see the difference between these two. Okay. So for now, this was all about your today's session. Thank you and goodbye.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.